How's it going, everyone? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to yet another Umineko no Naku Koro. We're still within episode 6, Dawn of the Golden Witch. So let's go ahead and actually begin this chapter here, and start from where we last left off. But before we do that, real quick, as always, if you want to get caught up, link to the playlist is down in the description below, as well as a link to my Twitter, so go ahead and check that out, follow it. And there's also my new Patreon. Go ahead and check that out as well, because there are a few new things. I'm changing things around. So yeah, please support the channel. Hopefully I can go full time. Anyway, I digress, and let's go ahead and begin. Erika had returned to the room that had been given to her on the second floor of the guest house. The next room over was empty. It was very quiet there. Even pressing her ear against the wall wouldn't help her listen in on the voices in the cousin's room. Even with hearing power boosted by the detective's authority, it would probably be impossible to make out anything. This room was the farthest down the hall, a long way away from the cousin's room.
前回は私の部屋はいとこ部屋の隣だったのに。
I'm guessing Game Master Bachelor had something to do with that. Sucker.
なるほど。今回は私の部屋を遠ざけてきましたか。
ゲームマスター権限で許された範囲の初期配置の変更です。
Hell yeah.
妥当な初手かと。
まあ、その方が私もいいです。
Oh, really?
あのクソガキどものトランプで遊ぶ黄色い声なんて聞きたくもありませんから。
This whole time, Erika had been facing the desk and working on something. She was preparing some of those packing tape seals from before. She had asked Kumasawa for the stickiest tape in the place. Ooh, the stickiest tapes. Oh, what? She drew a complicated signature that could not be counterfeited across it with a permanent marker, then began making notches across it. This way, if she ever wanted to prove that some opening had remained closed, she could stick this tape over it, creating a powerful seal equal in strength to the Red Truth. These menacing seals had cornered Natsui so thoroughly in the previous game. Oh, they actually have it out this time in her sprite. Looks weird, but okay. I mean, that actually looks like a normal thing of tape, but okay, anyway, I digress.
これ。
いかがしましたか？
やられました。
Oh?
パトラめ、周到ですね。
Erika grimaced and showed the piece of packing tape she had torn off to Delana. At a glance, Delana couldn't tell what had annoyed Erika. However, as soon as she held it, she realized the difference right away.
これではダメです。
Huh?
ええ、粘着力ほとんどないです。
Even after requesting for the stickiest tape, it's barely sticky at all.
これじゃ赤き真実には至れない。
Even packing tape can be of low quality, and it sometimes gets weaker with age. The tape Kumasawa had found was a bit too weak even for normal use. It wasn't nearly sticky enough to be used as a detective seal.
きれいに剥がすことが可能です。これでは封印を示す証拠にはなり得ません。
バトラもそこまで見下げ果てたほど無能じゃないってことですね。おそらく ゲームマスター権限でこの島のすべてのガムテープに干渉したんでしょう。
Letting Erika get her hands on packing tape gave her a fatal weapon to use against witches. The previous game had proven this fact. And so, Battler had removed that weapon from the entire mansion.
おそらくガムテープに代わる品もすべて干渉を受けているに違いないです。
ですね。ま、良かったことにしておきます。おかげでこの冷たい雨の中、みっともない姿で外壁を這い回らなくて済みますから。
Erika tossed the packing tape aside carelessly and flopped spread-eagled onto the bed. Don't know why that information is relevant, but okay.
事件が起こるの
Oh,
を
shit.
パイプ吹かして悠然と待つのも探偵のたしなみですし。あんたもどうせ第一の番が発覚するまで出番ないんですから。どこかに姿消して一服でもしてたらどうですか？私の顔なんか見てても疲れるだけでしょうし。
タバコは吸わないです。子供ですので。
そうですか。私は吸いたいです。出演者たちが歌うほどの気分を爽快にさせる効果があるならの話ですが。
ご機嫌が優れられないようです。
そう見えます？
Erika answered lazily, still looking up at the ceiling. That in itself was half an answer. The silence between the two was filled by the sound of the wind and rain. It was so quiet that the sound of the ticking clock ran out clearly. Such a chill night.
お尋ねしてもよろしいですか？
内容によります。
Oh?
多分ノーですが。一応暇つぶしに聞いてあげます。何です？
Maybe Erika was bored too, or perhaps the sound of the rain was making her sentimental. She agreed to listen to Delaner, which was very unlike of her.
なぜエリカ卿は魔法を嫌われるのです？
ああ、さっきの下のマリアとのやりとりの件ですか？
あんなの子供騙しのくだらない手品です。誰だってわかっています。ああまでして幻想を打ち砕く必要があったのですか？私にはわからないです。
Erika didn't need Delaner to tell her that it had been a childish fight.
自称知的蹂躙者としましては、魔法なんてもので真実をうやむやにすることが許せないわけです。
それを暴くことに優越を感じられているということですか？私には他の感情が感じられます。
他の感情？何です？
優越というよりは、もっと何か別の負の感情を感じます。
はっ、やっぱりあんたはただの殺人人形です。その目も節穴みたいですね。
失礼しました。許してほしいです。
Erika rolled over grumpily, turning her back to Delaner. So Delaner couldn't see her expression. Even so, for some reason she could guess that this completely unobserved expression was one of pain. Interpreting this to mean that Erika wanted her to go away, Delaner gave a bow and made to leave. Then, Erika suddenly spoke. The words seemed so utterly place, sorry about that Delena doubted her ears, and she had to ask Erika to say it again.
今、何とおっしゃいましたか？
あなたのことが好きです。
It really did seem utterly out of place. Huh? Delena wanted to see what Erika really meant, but the latter still had her back turned, and her face was out of sight.
ありがとうございます。
In what way? Right?
以前は別の子と付き合っていましたが、今は完全に切れています。
What the fuck is this? What the hell? Okay.
周りの人たちは僕たちを妬んでありもしないことを言いますが、気にしないでください。
The others? Who the fuck are the others?
俺は君に生涯のすべてを捧げるから、君も俺にすべてを捧げてほしい。二人で一緒に幸せになろう。
Ah! Screen flashed, what the fuck? Delena avoided asking what she was talking about, and stood there in silence. For a while, Erika kept on dully and emotionlessly repeating soppy phrases that might have popped up in some shoujo manga. Alright. Then, unexpectedly, she once again followed up with a complete non sequitur. Okay.
新しい財布。
What the fuck is she? What? Huh?
Huh?
She did the exact same thing I did. Huh? Of course, she had no idea what Erika was saying. I'm the same way. I have no fucking clue. Excuse my French. However, with her back still to Delena, Erika kept on saying disconnected words.
変な猫のキーホルダー。
It might be secret phrases that if you uncode them, or decode them, excuse me, a real message would pop up, right? But why? Why do that? I guess so, you know, the game master won't notice. But maybe he, I don't know.
趣味の合わないアロマオイル。
What the fuck?
演劇の先輩に借りたという趣味違いの音楽テープ。
Okay, yeah, it's definitely a type of coding here.
先輩の付き合いで断れなくて、急にバイトが入っちゃって、ダチの電話が長くてなかなか切れなくって。
Made too much curry. Went to theater practice more often. The way he folds paper towels. Thanks, I've already eaten. He knew more about cosmetics. Sorry, I was sleeping. The toilet seat was left down. He spent the night over at his stage friend's place. My acting friends had a party here earlier. What the fuck am I reading? Someone must have left it behind. The drain and sink were cleaned out. Receipts and point cards from places he never goes. The muddy soles are evidence that you went out on Sunday when it was raining. That matches the strange symbol on the calendar. None of your theater friends have hair this long. That's a leading question. How do you know the plot of a movie you haven't seen yet? Evidence. Evidence. Circumstantial evidence. Observation. Surveillance. Tracking. Tailing. Information gathering. Wiretapping. Asking around. Questioning. I found tons of evidence that I loved you. I found tons of evidence that you loved me. But I can't find any evidence that you haven't been cheating on me. What in the flying fuck? Give it a rest. If you love me, then trust me. If you can't do that, then you don't love me anymore. How could I love someone like that? I'll treasure you for all my life, and I want to do well in theater just as much. You said you liked seeing me act, right? So, why are you telling me to stop acting now? Why do I have to choose between you and acting? What's wrong with you? I'm seriously worn out, okay? Come on. If all we do is fight when we see each other, maybe we both need some time to cool off, okay? I need to concentrate for my next performance anyway. This girl working with Senpai suddenly said she wouldn't be able to perform. I need to rewrite the script by tomorrow. I don't have time for this. What the fuck am I reading? Can I have answers? Motherfucker, please. And anyway, if you really find it that hard to trust me, we are through. Stay away. Just go home, bitch. Oh my god. I don't love you anymore. Don't cry, damn it. It's disgusting just to die. Stop shouting, damn it. You are annoying the neighborhood. Just get the hell away from me and never come back. Damn! What the fuck am I reading? Seriously.
愛がなければ見えない?
Okay. You know what? Just, Cynical, just don't ask. Just read. Oh, son of a bitch.
逆なんですよ.
That's backwards.
愛なんかあるから、ありもしないものが見えてしまう。
It's nothing more than an illusion, one that no one but you can see, and one that even you can never touch. Without love, humans would never need to sift through truth and lies. Because we can see things like that, we doubt. We suffer. We cry out loud.
私は今、幸せです。
Was that an actual look into her past or something?
仮とはいえ、真実の魔女になれて。今の私は、もう、赤くない言葉に苦しめられなくて済むのだから。あんたなら、私のエンドゲーム、どう返しますか?
Goddamn programs popping up on my screen. Stop it, please! Updates left and right. Ah! Okay.
私ですか?
If you're seeing flashes, like the screen visually flashing, that's pop-ups telling me I need to update shit. Another time, motherfuckers, please. I'm recording.
あの凡庸な男じゃ、ゲームの相手は務まりませんでしたから。 あんたならどう返してくれるかと思いまして。
Delana was suddenly thrust into the position of Erika's opponent. In the witch's game, she had once challenged that man too. Who the fuck? Delana shared in the fragments of Erika's past and was made to grasp the full situation. The board was reproduced in full inside their heads. The situation was one-sided. Erika's side had constructed a blue truth based on countless bits of circumstantial evidence, had turned all of those into pieces, and was already quartering the opponent. Oh my god. For some time, Delana thought in silence, and announced her by-the-book response.
初手、私が浮気している証拠の提出を要求します。
青き真実で反論。構築に状況証拠、物的証拠を84点提出。
Point system? What the fuck is this? 84 points. What the fuck?
青き真実で反論。今も愛し続けている状況証拠、物的証拠を6点提出です。
Okay, 6 points? No. Okay.
グッと。青と青では相殺ですが、構築する駒の数が圧倒的ですね。
Yeah. When both opponents meet with the blue truth, the decision is almost always based on which side has more pieces of evidence, regardless of the actual circumstances. This is especially true in the human world. So, by the standard rules, Erika would win.
一点先取。次なる手は
Okay.
攻守逆転を狙います。
I mean, yeah. Going defensive is obvious.
逆にエリカ卿が浮気をしていない証拠の提出を求めます。
Am I cheating? What if you are cheating, bitch? Oh god, this is so stupid.
パーペチュアルチェック。
Oh, perpetual!
お互いが同じ質問を無限連鎖する千日手となりますから、禁じ手です。
では証拠なくも現在もエリカ卿を愛していることを率直に表明します。
Oh, do you?
赤き真実でないから無効です。
What?
仮に赤かったとしてもそれ、ステイルメイトです。私に反論する手がなくなりますから。
Delana remained silent for a while. Then she quietly responded to Erika's moves until they reached checkmate. A stalemate is a forbidden move in the game of witches, since it oh my god, my throat! Since it means the ruin of the game. However, in chess, it also represents a draw. Because of this, it's a splendid final move that a weaker player can pull off if they are unable to win outright. In this situation, Erika clearly had the advantage. So, it was natural that Delana would seek a stalemate to obtain a tie. However, that would only be in the case of chess. In the game where witches fight over the truth, it's a forbidden move. So, it was already checkmate from the very beginning. Delana had no way to turn the game around. However, regardless of what the real truth between the pair of them had been, this game would be... Yes?
他に手は 真実を守る魔女狩り大司教？
いえ、リザインです。
ね、ほら。
Erika had succeeded in crushing her opponent with the truth she espoused. Oh, that her former boyfriend no longer loved her and was cheating on her. Her opponent had no way to argue back. After all, humans are not allowed to blink. A splendid game, a splendid finish from a superior position. Regardless of the truth of her opponent, Erika could win. A splendid victory. Delena could only respond with silence. And with that, Erika spoke no more. She was probably done talking and wanted Delena to leave. Delena understood this, but even so, Delena leaving. What? Whoops, I switched before and okay. Before leaving, there we go. My brain did a trick. She wanted to tell Erika one thing.
見事なゲームです、エリカ卿。
探偵は勝利して当然ですから。
あなたはベルンカステル卿の駒になる以前から実に見事な青き真実の使い手です。しかしエリカ卿、人間に許されるのは青き真実だけです。そして青き真実に反論できるのは赤き真実だけです。そして赤き真実は人間には許されていません。ならばどうやってあなたのお相手は彼の真実を示せばよかったのですか？
さあ、赤き真実に時に勝るとかいう例の黄金の真実とやらでも持ち出したらどうですか？
ゲームは確かにエリカ卿の勝ちです。しかし真実の守護者として申し上げます。
何です？どうせ不愉快なことでしょうから、それを言ったらとっとと消えてください。
はい、確かにこのゲームはエリカ卿の勝ちです。しかし私が示したあなたを今も愛している青き真実の証拠6点は未だ否定されていません。あなたさえ人間、それを否定する赤き真実を使えはしないのです。
探偵権限で84点の証拠を赤き真実に後に昇格させました。我が主のお力によって。私は人間にして人間を超えた存在。探偵にして魔女。真実の魔女フルド・エリカです。他に質問は？捨て台詞は？
ありません。それでは失礼いたします。
Delena bowed and disappeared. After that, all that remained was a single wit of truth laughing off a bitter past, with an equally bitter smile.
Let's put a smile on that face.
Judging by the bedside clock, it was almost exactly 2400.
Midnight!
さーて、一寝入りさせてもらいますか。いよいよ2日目、10月5日の幕開けです。今頃どこかで今回の殺人が起こっているんでしょうかね。
I wonder.
今回の犠牲者さん、せいぜいいろいろなダイイングメッセージをよろしくお願いしますね。
I wonder about that. Since we do have a new game master, I wonder. Oh my god, why?
どうして母さんに相談しなかったの？
Oh my god, so angry, why?
あなたの人生を最後まで支えるパートナーの話なのよ。
そうだよ。生涯一緒にいたい女性なんだ。
だからこそ真剣に決めなければいけないんでしょ？
Is this the test, or is this like after? Did he win? What's going on here? Actually, yeah, this probably is the test. Yeah, probably.
どうしてそんな軽率に？
Eva and George could be seen beneath the eaves of the guest house. George had revealed his engagement with Shannon. Eva's anger had exploded almost instantly. This had been no more than George had expected, so he had responded with an ice cold calm.
まさかもう関係を？子供ができたとか言われて結婚を迫られたんでしょう？
No.
失礼だな。僕は婚前の貞操は厳しくあるべき主義なんだ。
じゃあどうして婚約なんて？
僕は求めた。彼女は受けた。それで成立じゃないか。
違うわ違うわ。結婚はね、あんたが思ってるような漫画か何かみたいに簡単なものじゃないの。先方のご両親は、両家の交流は、あんた野良猫じゃないのよ。後ろ宮ジョージなのよ。ひょっとしたらおじい様の後継者に指名されるかもしれないこの時期に、どうしてそんな軽率な。
I don't know if this is the full-on test that they're supposed to go through right now, but I'm still gonna say this. The fact that he has to try to convince, well, kind of like a copy of his mother, but still, I mean, it's his mother, and this is the actual reaction she would have to, she would take. Seeing how her mother reacts to this news has got to just a little smidge hurt him. Damn. I would like fucking just give her the bird and say, fuck you, bitch. Disowning you. You don't disown me.
どうして母さんに相談してくれなかったの？
Gonna act like that?
今こうして相談してるよ。いや、相談じゃないか。これはただの報告だね。
Exactly.
おじい様の後継者に指名されるのは全く期待してないよ。いや、むしろ辞退したいくらいさ。僕は自分の国と城を父さんがそうしたように何もない原野に築き上げたい。
あのね、父さんが今日までどれくらいの苦労をしたのか分かってるの？あんたが真似てできるようなことじゃないの。今日までどれほどの運や偶然に助けられたことか。
そして母さんという良き理解者の伴侶がいたからだよ。さよは僕を支え、より強く生まれ変わらせてくれる人だ。母さんがたくましくなったと褒めてくれた今の僕は、彼女がいなかったらありえない。
いいジョージ。
Oh, he's listening. Sad part is that you aren't listening.
とにかくここは一度母さんに任せなさい。頭を冷やしてよーく考えて。
Hate to see it.
シャノンちゃんだけがあなたに好意を持ってるわけじゃないのよ。お見合いしたあゆみさんだってあなたのことをとても気に入ったそうよ。
初耳だね。
あなたも分かってると思ってたのよ。先方のご両親も大変あなたのことを気に入ってるそうよ。 もしあなたに父さんのように一国一城を築きたい夢があるなら、その手伝いができるのはあゆみさんの方でしょ。彼女の気持ちを裏切るの？
裏切るも何も、僕はあゆみさんと特に交流があったわけじゃない。お見合いをして、その後親たちが勝手に盛り上がってるだけじゃないか。数度無理やり引き合わされたけど、僕たちは互いに目さえ合わせちゃいない。
あゆみさんは育ちのいい奥ゆかしい女性でしょ。
Having to say that. She is a well-bred, modest woman. Well-bred. How can you say that out loud? Like, that's weird to say at all.
男性のジョージに目を合わせるなんて恥ずかしいし、ぶしつけでできなかっただけよ。あなたが目を見て話してくれなきゃ気持ちが感じられないと言うなら、彼女にそう注意するわ。
Shut up. God damn.
きっとこれからはあなたの目を見て話してくれるはずよ。
Stupid bitch.
あゆみさんと結婚させたいのは、それが母さんにとって利するからさ。
And boom.
母さんの縁談には僕の気持ちがわずかほども含まれていない。
Say it like how it is there, Georgie. Oh, what the fuck did you...
Georgie!
How dare you strike? Oh, hell no. Okay. Okay, yeah, you hear that? That's me. That's me cracking my knuckles. Oh, yeah. It's about to go down, bitch. Equal rights, equal fights. Let's go. Come on. First off, you don't ever strike your son, especially over something stupid as this. Alright? Okay.
どうしてそんなことを言うの？
Strike her back, boy!
母さんがあなたのことを考えないことなんてあった？ないでしょ？親という漢字はどういう字？
To raise the child, and after that, shut the fuck up. He's over 18, right? Yeah, I think everyone here is over 18. Anyway. If he wants to marry a certain someone, then what you suggested, let him have that choice. He has a thing called a free will. Let him make choices of his own free will, motherfucker. Alright, alright. I'm dancing in my chair. I don't know why. Okay, what?
木の上に立って見ると書いて親なのよ。
I don't know why I pop off at these moments, but hey. Ooh, my blood is... Ooh, yeah, warming up, baby. What?
母さんたちはね、あなたよりはるかに高みから人生の遠くまでを展望してるの。
Feel the rage.
そしてあなたが若さゆえの一時の感情で間違った道へ進もうとしているのが見えているの。だからこうして憎まれることを承知で言ってるのよ。あんたがどうでもいい子だったらこんな喧嘩しないわ。どこの変な女とでも勝手に結婚しなさいって放っておいてるわよ。ねえ、ジョージ、母さんに全て任せなさい。もうあなたはシャノンちゃんに会わなくていいわ。全部母さんたちで話をつけてあげる。
Shut the fuck up.
大丈夫よ。シャノンちゃんにも悪いようにはしない。だってジョージに成長のきっかけをくれた人だものね。ちゃんとそれに配慮してあげるから。だからあとはもう母さんたちに任せなさい。ジョージ。
Sometime during Eva's rage, tears had started to drip from her eyes. As though those tears had caused him to hesitate, George turned his back and sagged his shoulders. Even George is a child of man, after all. Though he understands that marriage requires nothing more than the love of two people, he can't get over his desire for his parents' acceptance. And so, he is trapped between the tears of the mother who has always helped him in the fiancé he chose. Or is he?
もういいよね。そろそろ。
Yeah, he's about done. Disowning time. Alright, let's get these papers signed, and we can never talk or meet with each other ever again.
今日まで
Woohoo!
立派に育ててもらって本当に感謝してる。
But you are no longer welcome in my life, bitch. Bye bye.
僕もこう思って親になったら
Uh,
母さんみたいな親になるよ。子供のために本当に戦える世界で一番尊敬できる親にね。
ジョージ。
with his back still towards her, George threw away his umbrella and slowly stepped out from beneath the eaves into the rain. Then he slowly turned around. It was without a doubt the familiar face of Ava's beloved son. However, he was now his own man, self-controlled and independent enough that their blood connection might be forgotten.
もうそろそろいいと思うんだよ。
何がよ。
This is some good-ass music.
「子離れしても
Oh shit! Yeah, that expression tells me everything. Clap, clap, clap. Hell yeah, that's my boy.
いいんじゃないかな、母さんは。
Mm-hmm.
ここからはもう親子の関係はなしで話そうじゃないか。僕はジョージ、君はエヴァ。親だからどうこうというのは抜きにして、互いの立場から本音をぶつけようじゃないか。
Oh.
君が僕を望み通りの相手と結婚させたい理由は経済的事情、世間体。
Mm-hmm. That's what fucking marriage meetings are all about. That's specifically the reasons there. Financial reasons, public appearances, and... yeah. He's saying everything. Yeah. I should just shut the fuck up.
それから
Uh,
未だいさかいのなくならないおじさんたちへの家。
hmm.
それ以外に何もない。いっそそれをすっきり認めてくれた方が潔いね。
I don't know why, but I like that expression on his face. I don't know why. It's weird. Maybe it just helps reel me into this moment here.
僕はこれから僕の立場だけで語るから、君もそうした方がいいんじゃないかな。
Oh.
負けるよ、君。
No traces of love or respect for his mother remained in George's eyes. Whew. There was only a frigid glare as he gazed ruthlessly down at the witch who was trying to bind his future.
ジョージ、
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
どうして母さんをそんな目で見るの。
今僕は母さんを見ていないからさ。僕の目に映っているのは僕の選び取ろうとする未来の前に立ちふさがる試練の壁だけさ。母さんだって人間だ。夢や野心があってそれを今も追い続けてるのは知ってる。そしてそれを素晴らしいと思う。自分の夢を決して諦めないことの大変さを僕たちは知っているのだから。
So, I'll need to inherit your wonderful strength. I've learned a lot from my parents, my friends, and Sayo. And I've grown
その最後に学び獲得して完成されるのが本当の後宮ジョージという男なんだ。
Hell yeah.
僕は今あなたという最後の壁を越える。
Oh my god. Why?
何
I was not expecting that to penetrate my ears. Nani? Alright. Ava had disappeared. The pouring rain landed evenly across the ground everywhere. No, it was blocked even slightly, very slightly, in one place. However, there was no one there. Standing on the ground isn't the only way to block the path of the rain. Then, could it be? Oh? What the? Okay. Nah. Nah, you get the fuck out of here. Nope. Oh, okay. Nope. Nope. Nope, I'm taking a break from this. I'm doing this live too. You can't see shit because I don't have cam, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm looking at my phone. There's a text. That's great. I'm taking a break. This is live and I'm singing this. I have no idea why. Bad start. Okay. Question mark. Sending a text. Okay. If only this was actually streaming and not a recorded video. Hey! Go to my Patreon, support the channel. Sure, it's good for people to start the... Okay, that's what she said. God damn it. Why does she have to come... Why is she here? This is 47 minutes in. Ugh, god damn it. No. Kindly fuck off. Call that a laugh? This is a laugh. Bitch! Trying to one-up me? What the fuck? In the rain-filled sky, with a moon that shouldn't have been visible behind her, was the golden witch of the future who had finally obtained everything of the Ushiromiya family. Even the drastic change in his mother's appearance didn't faze George. On the contrary, he seemed to be moved by her boldness, because his mother had honestly and truly displayed her true nature. This way, I can confidently show her my true self.
行くよ、母さん。そして、エヴァ、これが僕の君の束縛から踏み出る最初の第一歩だ。
Hell yeah, my boy! Oh god. Why you have to show him that face? What the fuck? What the fuck? I just heard a sound. With that first step, he felt something odd beneath his feet. He knew that this sticky sensation, different from that of mud, represented his mother's arrogance, trying to prevent him from making that first step. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, wanted to become a god, and was tested by Buddha. If you can jump free from the palm of my hand, I will acknowledge your wish. Then, Sun managed to reach what he thought was the end of the world, and found 5 pillars standing there, only to discover that they were Buddha's fingers, and that he still hadn't left Buddha's hand.
僕が母さんから決別すると宣言した第一歩が
That's actually pretty cool.
それだと言いたいわけだね。
Girl, you better put that tongue back in your mouth. Oh, rip it off.
あなたの反抗も葛藤も苦悩も国旗もすべてすべて
Poke your eye with it.
私がすでに通ってきた道
Hell yeah.
あなたのその第一歩など私という人生に飲み込まれる程度
Wait, what's getting gobbled up? Phrasing.
いつまで目を背けてるの
見ちゃえば足元。
At George's feet, and the pitch black earth soaked by the pounding rain, was what appeared to be slightly red. Sash that glowed ominously and blocked George's first step. It was deep, viscous, and it held George's foot in place. From oh my god, my throat. Why today? Why? From Ava's perspective, as she gazed down from the sky, it looked like a vast red spiderweb that radiated out with George at the center. Oh?
そ
Ooh,
うさ、
pretty neat.
これが僕さ。生まれた時から数々の習い事で縛り付けられ、あんたの野望のためだけに育てられてきた僕の姿さ。
いいえそれは違うわ
I think this is kind of worthy of thumbnail material. Thumbnail. Okay, we're good.
ならわかるようにしてあげる見せてあげるそして悟っちゃえば
Oh damn, she went deep with that laugh. You hear the ending of that one? Shit. Oh god! The vast red spiderweb on the ground scooped up George as easily as scooping scum out of a pot. Then, it lifted him into the air like a deer caught in a net and swung him about. Laughing insanely, Beatrice, yeah, sure. I'll just, when it's capitalized like that, I'll include Beatrice in it because it would get confusing for those who aren't actually watching. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up. Beatrice was as innocent and cruel, excuse me, as a grade schooler happily swinging about a bag filled with her gym clothes. What the fuck kind of analogy is that? What the fuck did I just read? Did I just miss a fucking CG? What the fuck was that? I can't even go back. Son of a bitch. Well, I can, but it's only text. God damn it. I'm gonna have to screenshot that later. Because maybe maybe I'll use that for a thumbnail. I don't know. I didn't get a good look of it. Put that tongue back in there.
思い出してごらんなさい
Son of a bitch.
火曜日には何があったのか
What happened on Tuesdays? What happened on Tuesdays? Oh, and now I saw it. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Maybe I will use that for my thumbnail. Ooh, thumbnail material.
覚えてるさ。ピアノ教室だよ。
Tuesdays are piano lessons.
今でも猫踏んじゃったを聞くと背中の毛が逆立つね。
What the fuck?
幼稚園の頃はバイオリン教室だったわ
How could you fucking have a kid have to take violin lessons in kindergarten? What the fuck kind of evil sadistic parents can you be? Motherfucker, he's in kindergarten, let him play! What the fuck's wrong with you?
できる子はやってそうでしょ
Smart kids. It's like he never had a fucking childhood. You evil son of a bitches.
あんた才能なさそうだったからね途中でピアノに変えたけど じゃあ水曜日は覚えてる？
Oh, great. What are Wednesdays?
覚えてるさ。進学塾の日だよ。
Oh, cram school. Fantastic. More studying.
遠くてね。通うのが苦痛だった。
じゃあ木曜日は？
Okay. What the literal fuck?
補習塾だわ。暗記科目は苦手だったものね。あなた応用はできるのに暗記は苦手な典型的なやればできる子だったわ。
痛烈だね。子供が三者面談で言われて一番イラつく言葉だよ。
馬を水場に連れて行くことはできるが水を飲ますことはできない。
イギリスの格言だね。
あなたのやる気を出して維持させるのが一番苦労したわ。
Now that, ladies and gents, was one hell of a stretch. No, I'm serious. It was a stretch. Fucking Christ. One that was not necessary in the slightest. Holy spiderwebs. George was bound hand and foot by the bright red spiderwebs, reduced to the witch's plaything. She innocently swung him around and smashed him about, all with an insane laugh. Again and again.
金曜日は覚えてる？
Oh, goody. We're continuing on with this stupid shit. What was he doing on Fridays?
もちろんさ。
Jerking it? What?
ユニークな塾だったね。親と一緒の塾なんていろいろな意味で窮屈だったよ。
子に釣り竿を買うな。一緒に釣りに行け。
母さんはイギリスの教育論が好きだね。
親にとっても辛い塾だったわね。でもあれが一番あんたには効果的だったわ。高いお月謝、毎週金曜の夜を費やさなければならない面倒。でもね、一番効果があった。その時悟ったの。子供はね、親が見ていないと伸びないの。子が目なら親は太陽だわ。太陽なくして芽吹く草木も咲かせる花も存在しないの。
Okay, that's actually getting very annoying. Oh, we're done? Thank God. Still bound hand and foot, George was thrown, slammed, and smashed. He could do nothing. He was still like Son Wukun. I don't know if I'm butchering it. If I am, tough luck. Unable to leave the palm of his mother's hand. However, since he wouldn't surrender, he could still show resistance at any time.
じゃあ土曜日は土曜日は
家庭教師が来てくれてたね。
向こうから来てくれるから楽だったでしょ。
聖域である自室に毎週他人を迎え入れるのは苦痛だったよ。
Yeah.
先生が帰った後に残る汗の匂いが今でも思い出せるくらいに嫌だったね。
あなたに学習姿勢を叩き込んでくれる素晴らしい先生だったわよ。弁護士の相談費用並みのお月謝を払った甲斐が本当にあったわ。
そして迎える日曜日と 塾の予定がない月曜日だけが僕の安息日だった。これは皮肉だね。火曜日から土曜日までの塾が僕を押さえつけてきたのか。まさに僕は孫悟空だったわけだ。
そうね。私の手のひらから逃れたいなんて思い上がりは、お釈迦様にご行山で潰してもらうといいわ。
Sun Wukun, who wanted to become a god, was crushed by the 5 mountains of fire, water, wood, metal, and earth, and sealed away. These are the 5 elements that the days of the week, Tuesday through Saturday, are named after in Japanese. Only now did George, who had always admired Sun Wukun, recognize this greatest of ironies.
思い上がったあなたは孫悟空と同じに少し反省とお仕置きが必要だわ。あなたが改心したら私が解放してあげる。
それは解放じゃないね。洗脳だ。
何も考えなくていいの。
ママに全て任せちゃえば。
You're not my mama.
私があなたの全てを決めてあげる。
You an evil bitch. Now get the fuck out of my screen.
それがあなたにとって一番素晴らしい
人生なのよ。
世界で一番知的であなたのために全てを捧げてくれる女性を用意してあげる。全ての成功もそれに至る道も全てママが用意してあげるわ。
そしてやがてはUshiromiya家で最高の名誉である当主の後継者にあなたは指名されるの。それから初めてあなたは自分の人生を始めなさい。第一歩。笑わせないでよ。あんたはね、まだ生まれてさいないのよ。これはあんたを捉える私の巣じゃないわ。あんたを慈しんで育む私の子宮の中なのよ。
Why does she have to do that? Why does she really have to stretch out the words? I don't understand. Okay, I'm done. By the way, what she said was a little cringe, I'm not gonna lie. George was slammed against the ground over and over again. It was a heartless atrocity, unlike anything one would expect a blood-related son to receive. However, in Eva's eyes, perhaps even this was a sign of love for her precious son. Yeah, let me go ahead and smack you around a little bit. This is my love for you. Psh. Receive my love. Psh. Yeah, I'll show you love. Psh. Ah! The human-shaped lump of flesh wrapped in a red bag, excuse me, was slammed over and over, then thrown high into the air. What the fuck did he do to the poor man? Where it was caught in a massive spiderweb in the sky, still covered in fresh blood. Fresh, not flesh. Well, he hung there. Okay, what? While he hung there as though crucified, George didn't even twitch. Even if he had had some power to resist remaining in him. The red web pinning him there would have held even that in check. The rain, which had been falling non-stop since the beginning, quietly tormented and pitied George.
ご行山に封じられてしばらく頭を冷やしなさい。 シャノンちゃんが悪い子だからやめなさいと言ってるわけじゃないのよ。彼女はジョージに青春と成長のきっかけを与えてくれたとても良い子だわ。でも後先を考えない婚約は別の問題よ。相手が彼女だからいけないと言ってるわけじゃないの。それを分かりなさい。
友を責めるな。行為を責めよう。だね。これもイギリスの格言だ。
本当にあなたは賢い子に育ったわ。いいえ、育っているわ。私のお腹の中でね。もう少しじっくりと育ちなさい。さあ、お仕置きは終わりよ。謝りなさい、母さんに。
The spider web released George reluctantly. Then it threw him to the ground beneath the cloudy sky.
ありがとう、母さん。
It was all George could do to get up on his hands and knees. Though he wiped the mud away and stood his ground, he still couldn't raise his head.
これまでのすべてが僕を思ってのことだったんだね。ありがとう。本当にありがとう。
そうよ。今は憎いでしょ。でもいつかきっと感謝するわ。私がどれほどあなたを愛していたかをきっと理解する。
火曜日から土曜日までの連日の塾での縛り付けも、僕を立派な男に育てようという母さんの努力だったんだね。
これもイギリスの格言よ。子供を幸福で包むことが最高の教育。
ありがとう。だから僕からも母さんにイギリスの格言を送るよ。
なに？
すべての木に斧を一撃ずつ加えても一本の木も切り倒せはしない。
なに？それはどういう意味？
こっちの方がいいかな。学問に時間を費やしすぎることは怠惰に過ぎない。フランシス・ベーコン。
The man, drenched in mud and blood, straightened his crooked glasses and slowly stood up. Though he was covered in filth, his appearance had a divine quality to it, something that could only appear on a self-controlled man, not one who had merely been dozing in his mother's... Come on, really? Mother's... amniotic fluid? I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not entirely sure. Fuck. It's not every day that I have to say that. I think I pronounced it right. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I digress.
僕は彼女の前で初めて勇気と男気と向上心とウィットとユーモアと、それからひょっぴりのおしゃれを学んだんだ。皮肉だね。
Ooh, that smile on his face. What the fuck?
今日母さんが僕を立派になったと認める要素のほぼ全てが母さんの教育の賜物じゃないんだ。
Oh?
ジョージ、あんたはまだ
そんなことを戻してあげるわ、母さんの子宮に。
Oh God, don't say that. What's the matter with you?
そしてもう一度暖かな海で育て直してあげる。
Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Kids, look away. What the fuck? An hour and 10 minutes in, we're. Oh my god, why? As Eva Beatrice howled, a bright red spiderweb appeared at George's feet once more and tried to scoop him up into the air again. However, at that instant, a powerful magic circle could be seen in the area surrounding George for just a moment. Faster than he could be scooped up by the spiderweb, George jumped, and with a sharp kick of the heel and a magnificent forward flip, oh my god, so anime, he cut the shackles of that spiderweb apart. So? Nani? That smooth movement proved that he had possessed the power to escape from those shackles all along. He will not be returning to the mother's womb today. Son of a bitch. He had willingly allowed himself to be bound by that web.
母さんのこれまでの恩を一つずつ痛みで相殺させてもらったよ。おかげで僕も親離れがきっちりとできそうだ。
That's right, boy. Leave that nest.
必要だね。たまには親子喧嘩も。
ジョージ、私にどうしてそこまで逆らってあんな小娘と。
必要なのはやはり母さんの子離れのようだね。じゃあそろそろいいかな。
何がよ。
For some tough love.
そろそろいいかな。
Oh shit, that face is back. Oh yeah. What?
反撃しても。
Oh. Oh, okay. Let's go then. Let's go. Ah! The curtain of spiderwebs that Eva, Beatrice, shot out in defense were all too slow. George weaved through them in an instant, and the next, he was right before her eyes. I am not up this late. Holy shit. Okay. Sleepy time for me. After this, I can tell it's already almost done anyway. Eva jumped out of the way of a kick that would have knocked her feet out from under her. Then blocked the second half of George's double roundhouse with a high kick of her own.
母さんの習い事で一つだけ感謝しているものがあるよ。
それは何曜日のかしら。
長期休暇のたびに集中的に習わされた武道教室の数々だよ。
Summer vacation. Winter break.
Oh god, the ugliest laugh. Ugh.
嬉しいわ、ジョージ。たった一つでも感謝してもらえるなんて。母さんは嬉しいわ。
Oh god, stop, please. Ugh. Eva Beatrice's swift feet flashed like lightning. Low, low, low. Mid-level attack. As George's head fell forward, she caught it in both hands as though she was about to smash it against the ground. It was then met with Eva Beatrice's knee as it rose like a bolt of lightning from the earth. Okay. Sure.
ムエタイも習えばよかったのに。ジョージも一緒に習えばもっと楽しかったわ。
そうだね。母さんと一緒に武道を学ぶ時が一番楽しかったよ。
なら今が一番楽しいんじゃない？楽しいね、ジョージ。楽しいね。
楽しいかい、母さん。息子と遊ぶのは。
楽しいわ。あなたは私の最愛の息子。私のお腹の中で優しく優しく愛してあげるわ。
Can we talking about the womb here, please? God damn, it's a little creepy.
あなたがお腹を蹴るのさ、愛しい。
Oh god.
了解だ。
I mean, for fuck's sakes, he's a fucking grown adult. It's a little weird at this point.
だがその蹴りはお腹の外からになるけどね。
Oh my god. George's knee buried itself into Eva Beatrice's abdomen. An instant before she felt the pain of that fierce attack, Eva Beatrice watched her son's kick with a proud smile and then vomited.
Morning sickness already?
母さんももう年なんだから、いい加減そういう若い子向きの服は自重した方がいいんじゃないかな。
Oh, snap.
ジョージ。
Ew. Her chin still covered in vomit. Ew. Eva Beatrice looked up at George in twisted anguish. She could see how pathetic her face was by her reflection in his glasses.
母さんも僕も一緒に子供時代とお別れしよう。さようなら、母さん。
Oh! You tell her, boyo. The fierce lightning and rain made a time freeze. Oh shit! That's my boy! Hell yeah! Look at that kick. Okay, no. George's beautiful kick had stopped an inch from Ava's chest. However, the power of the red magic circle surrounding George had already pierced Eva Beatrice's body. Though he had stopped without hitting her, blood poured out of Eva Beatrice's back. No wound had been left on her chest, but her heart had been punched through. Eva Beatrice slumped backwards and landed in a puddle with a splash. There were no convulsions. Her life had been ended without leaving her even an instant to writhe about in pain.
その辺にいるんじゃないかい、ガブ。
Oh! Well, well. As he straightened out of his glasses, George spoke to the rose thicket behind him. Then, a pitch-black hole opened in the air there, and Gap jumped out.
大したもんね。あのエヴァ・ベアトリーチェを継承前とはいえ打ち倒すなんて。
やはりいたかい。余計なちょっかいを出さなくてありがとう。親子水入らずで過ごせたよ。
まさかいなかったわよ、私は。今あなたが私を召喚したんだわ。
どっちでもいいさ。君にお願いがあるんだ。
聞く義理はあるの？
聞いてくれないのかい。
With his back still facing her, George reset his glasses. The threat in his voice held the solemn presence of a king who could control demons. That presence made Gap gulp, and she licked her lips before bowing respectfully to his back.
私はイケてる男が好きだけど。
Hot damn! Hell yeah!
王者はもっと好きだわ。
Woohoo!
何なりとお命じを、魔王陛下。
Oh, hell yeah! That's what I like to hear.
後ろ宮家の当主に憧れ、その夢と猛襲に生きた彼女の亡骸をふさわしい場所に安置してほしい。
じゃあ金蔵の書斎へ。
いや、貴賓室がいいな。屋敷の2階のあの開かずの貴賓室。
あの部屋ね。了解したわ、ジョージ陛下。
Gap approached Eva Beatrice's corpse and lightly tapped the ground with her right heel. When she did, a large hole opened up and swallowed both Gap and the corpse, and closed. After a while, a small hole opened in the air, and the staff Eva Beatrice always carried, marked with one winged eagle that symbolized the Ushiromiya family's leader, was spat out into the puddle, because the corpse could no longer have any use for it. Oh, is he about to take it? George slowly approached that staff and stepped down hard on the tip. Oh. When he did, the staff spun violently into the air, and after passing by the blue moon that honored the Demon King, it flew into George's outstretched hand. Damn! Hell yeah! The instant he grasped it, another fierce lightning bolt had landed nearby. And by the time the flash disappeared, the staff he held had become a spray of gold butterflies and vanished. It was as though George had crushed the staff out of existence. Oh. Hello?
これで僕はノルマクリアだ。
Oh, okay.
次の人に番を譲るよ。
自分の母さんを手にかけるなんて。
自分を世界で一番最初に愛してくれる人であり、そして一番最後に決別すべき人だ。それが家を出るということだよ。これが僕が作用をめとるために見せられる勇気だ。
ジョージ様。
あっぱれなり後ろ宮ジョージ、まずは見事であるぞ。
たとえゲーム上のこととはいえ、駒のこととはいえ、自分の母親を殺すのは愉快なことではないね。しかしそれが君たちの課す試練だと言うから、僕は答えたよ。
He stared at the two demons. The demons looked at each other, then showed their surprise with their now familiar exaggerated gestures.
素晴らしいわ。なんて見事なのかしら、ゼタル。
そうだね、フルフル。ジョージ君の決意は本物だ。どうやら僕は君を見誤っていたようだね。謝るよ。許してほしい。
George chose not to go along with this theatrical conversation. He just quietly looked down upon the gameboard, found the piece representing his mother, which was right next to his, and tipped it over. This was the trial that Zaparn Fafur had set for him, so that the love of the pair will stand true. Offer up the life of one person by your own hands. It was similar to that trial during Bito's games, where they were given 3 options as part of a test to select the next family head. However, a pair of lovers will never abandon each other's lives, so they were automatically left with the option of sacrificing the life of another instead. In fact, it was merciful that they only had to choose the life of one person other than themselves instead of all. And besides, It only meant taking those lives as pieces. My throat! Pieces on the board. For the versions of themselves to whom the game board was the only world, it was a tragic Perside. Burkide? Yeah. But to those who stood around the game board in this witch's smoking room, it was nothing more than a movement of pieces, representing George's will to overcome his parents. However, the fact remained that the demons had ordered them to take these lives, even if it was just within one of the endless fragment worlds. George appeared to have distanced himself from the events on the demons' gaming board. But Jessica still seemed to resist the idea of stealing another person's life, even if it was only their life as a piece on the game board.
おじけづいたか？
いえ、バトラさんの望むベアトリーチェはこんなことでは臆したりしません。
さあ、次は誰が試練に挑戦を？誰でもいい。次なる犠牲者を選び出してほしい。
Victim.
誰でもいい。次なる挑戦者は名乗り出てほしい。
誰も名乗り出ないなら
僕の勝ちということだね。
へえ、そうなるわ。ならばおめでとう、後宮ジョージ。
あなたとあなたの愛する人の恋の成就へ至る扉の鍵を僕たちは今こそ授けん。
待てよ。
As the demons delightedly named George as the victor, they were interrupted by the next challenger.
ジェシカさん、次は私だぜ。いいぜ、やってやろう。私だってカノン君のこと半端に考えてるわけじゃねえってこと見せてやろう。
Really? Well, I wonder. Okie dokie. I have a weird suspicion that she is not gonna win hers. Oh, wells. Alright, so, as per usual, that was the end of this chapter, so this means this is gonna be the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I sure did. It was okay. It was actually pretty good. I liked it. And I hope you all did too. If you did, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there will be more Umineko coming soon. And let me go ahead and remind you that, as I said in the beginning of this video, down in the description there is a link to the playlist, to my Twitter, where I do update frequently, and to my new Patreon, which, if you want to support the channel, support me, then please do so. Of course, don't feel obligated to do so. But I digress, and that is going to be the end for today. Hour and a half. Not bad. So until next time, please, as a reminder, stay sinful, folks.